I still remember the sound, the slow tear of silk, like a scream muffled beneath music and laughter. She stood there in my wedding dress, grinning for the camera as though the moment belonged to her, while my parents clapped like she had done something heroic. My little sister, Zara, she had always been the golden child. Perfect smile, perfect timing, the kind of person who could spin cruelty into charm. I used to think she just craved attention. I didn't realize she wanted everything I had. The day she borrowed my dress without asking, a week before my wedding. I came home early for my final fitting, heart racing, hands trembling with excitement. The dress was gone from my closet. Then my mother's voice drifted from the backyard. Look at our girls. I found them there, Zara twirling in the sunlight, my gown dragging in the dirt, the hem snagged on the patio chair. The once pristine white fabric now bore faint brown streaks from the grass. She laughed as the wind lifted the veil. My parents laughed, too. I stood frozen, fingers digging into my palms. "Don't be silly," my mother said. She just wanted to try it on. "You'll both look beautiful." Both. That was the first cut. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I helped her unbutton the back, folding the gown carefully while she gushed about feeling like a princess. I noticed a faint tear at the seam, the makeup smudge near the collar. My parents still smiled. That night, I sat by the window. City lights scattered like tiny lies. I thought of every time Zara had taken something small, my books, my friends, my spotlight, and how my parents excused it as sisterly affection. But this time was different. This time, she had taken the symbol of a moment I had built my life around, and I knew it was because it was mine. 2 days later, I found out she told my fiancé she borrowed the dress because she assumed I wouldn't mind. He laughed. "Sisters, right?" he said. I smiled, but something inside me cracked. That was when I stopped being forgiving sister and became something else entirely. The plan came slowly, quietly, like stitching a wound from the inside. Zara had been boasting about a secret project, a small fashion line she was launching. I knew her patterns, her hunger for validation. So when she asked me to help with marketing, I agreed. I played the supportive sister, the one who had forgiven her. She gave me complete access, contacts, supplier lists, prototype photos. I praised her constantly, feeding her confidence until she stopped checking on me. I mirrored her tone, her designs, even her branding. Then I built something of my own, quietly under her name. I registered the business under my account, with my legal details. Every invoice, shipment, and payment flowed through me. She was too busy taking credit to notice the paperwork. Too proud to imagine I would ever strike back. When the launch arrived, she stood before investors, dazzling and naive. I watched from the crowd, calm and smiling. They loved her presentation. Until the financials appeared on the screen. My name, my signatures, my company. You could feel the air leave the room. Her face went pale, the kind of pale silence creates before humiliation lands. "Is this a joke?" one investor asked. I tilted my head. "No, it's business." She had used my resources without permission. Again, the word lingered like poison. That night, she called, screaming, cursing. My parents begged me to fix it. I didn't. I simply sent a photo, the one from my wedding dress. The tear in the fabric, the dirt on the hem. Beneath it, a note. "Some things once borrowed can never be returned." A week later, Zara's reputation collapsed. Her brand was blacklisted. Every influencer she had courted turned away. She posted online apologies, weeping into the camera, playing the victim. My parents pitied her. But pity doesn't repair what envy destroys. The night before my wedding, I took the ruined dress from its box. I didn't mend the tear. I wore it as it was, imperfect, marked, honest. Walking down the aisle, I felt every stare, every whispered comment about the damaged gown. But I also felt something Zara never would. Peace. Because that stain on the hem, that torn silk, it was no longer a flaw. It was a scar I chose to show. People say revenge is bitter. I disagree. Revenge is measured, precise. Justice doesn't always roar. Sometimes it arrives dressed in silk, quiet and clean. My parents still think I went too far. They still invite Zara to dinners, still talk about forgiveness. I smile and bring dessert. I let them believe I've moved on. But every time Zara looks at me, truly looks, she knows. She knows I didn't just take back what she stole. I took back who I was before she broke me.